Hello dear viewers, this is the Dukas Copy YouTube channel and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. This is 23rd of August 2023. I am Dukas Copy's trading community member. My name is Rakesh and please do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I want to make this clear in the beginning. I am no employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I am an independent analyst and therefore whatever I am going to say in this live stream, it is my own idea. It has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. So now a bit about what we are going to do here in the next 30 minutes or so. We are going to find out the key levels for all the instruments that we are going to see in our charts. Why I'm saying about chart? Because we will not be talking about anything other than that chart. I'm a specialist in price action and technical analysis. So we'll focus our discussion to the charts itself. Okay. And like I was saying that we will try to find out the key levels from where the price can actually reverse, or from where if it does not reverse it will keep on going for a long duration. So that we will see on the charts, and for our analysis purpose we will be using the candlestick type of charts. If you have you are familiar with other type of charts like bar charts or area charts, you must know that candlestick charts are the ones who give the maximum possible information that is required by any analyst. And since we need only price action, so we'll focus ourselves on the candlesticks only, and we'll see how we can use the key levels that we have found out in our day-to-day trading setups, and how we can minimize our risk that is involved in each trade, and how we can maximize our potential take profit targets. Okay, at the end of the session I will be taking the questions from the viewers, but you don't have to wait for the end of the session to ask the questions. You can keep throwing your questions in the chat box that is provided on the right side of the video. I'll be definitely answering your questions. And before I actually start the stream, I want to tell you that whatever I say in this live stream is only for information or knowledge purpose. Please do your own research before you start trading live. Okay. So if you have not smashed that like button below the video, this is the right time. When I'm showing you the risk disclaimer, the risk disclaimer is very important. After this we will be hopping on to the charts directly. All right, so this is now my favorite part, the charts. Okay, where are my anybody here? I hope that Peter is here, Peter or Benny. If not, then okay, I think Peter must be here. Peter is a good guy. He always comes but doesn't speak. Peter, are you here? Because I want to show you something here in today's this thing. Okay, maybe even if you're watching later, focus. So this was the swing high that we were expecting, and this is the resistance area. You see the previous lows and this high. If I draw a line, then you will understand it better. Previous lows and this high. So there was a resistance 103.73 area. Hi Rakesh, yes I'm here. Okay, so this was an area of interest in the past. Look how beautifully it acted as an area of interest today also. Okay, so the price finally rejected this area. That is one thing. Second, there is a bearish pin bar, beautiful bearish pin bar with a long upper wick. What does this price action signify? Now you remember that we have already anticipated this move, right? We had anticipated that there is a possibility of something like this, and yesterday we anticipated a move higher from this bullish engulfing. Yes, it went higher and it also got rejected at the higher end. That means all those sellers who failed to open their position somewhere here, they were ready to open their positions here, or maybe some policy changes, whatever is the reason. There is a bearish pin bar right now on the resistance. Okay, and if we go anywhere below 102.90 on this chart, we can technically become sellers in the market, because the market structure on the daily will go in the sell mode. Okay, now after looking at this particular pin bar, you should not be selling the market. What is ideally what is done is that you keep the sell order below the low of the candle and then expect a down move. That is okay. But here there is a problem, like I was telling you yesterday also, that there is a channel involved. This is an uptrending channel, so wait for the channel to get cleared. Now it will take maybe a day or two. There is a possibility of something like this now. So this may be your area of interest where you will have so much of confidence for selling the market, right? By the time, because this low will also be triggered. If this low is triggered, we will be looking for a selling opportunity. When the price starts going up, this will be the best area of opportunity, because it has multiple resistances. Which multiple resistances? One is this horizontal level of resistance, one is this falling bigger falling channel, second is this rising channel which has just been broken, it will be retested. So we will have three reasons here to sell this market. Right now we have only one reason, that is bearish pin bar. Okay, here we will have multiple reasons, because all this price action will be negated. Okay, the buyers, the sellers will be taking control from the buyers here if they push down below 102.90, and in the long run we know that this market is going to go south. One thing which may be causing obstruction here is that these highs are also being tested again, so one may expect the buyers to jump in here, but I don't think the buyers will jump in, because they have a very huge resistance 103.60 on the way up, plus they have seen this red candle which is a bearish pin bar. Why would you like to buy against this candle? You won't. Okay, generally you won't. So there is a higher probability that the price will break down and then give you another second opportunity to go short in this pair. So now the resistance has shifted upwards. The resistance has shifted to 103.88 and the support is still 102.90 in the dollar index. What about euro? Well, euro has also taken these lower levels, but remember I told you that these areas may provide some support, and yes, there is support in this area. The buyers have come to save this price 1.08329 area, and now the price is trading at almost at the resistance. These were the previous lows where the from where the price failed to close below, and now the price is testing that area 1.0862. I think today the price may remain here only, but tomorrow or day after it can test 1.0930, and in the process we need the price to break through this falling channel. So that is what is expected out of it. Let's see if that happens or not, but I am expecting strongly that it will happen. Okay, and when that happens, we will join this bandwagon in the buy direction. Right now I must bring down these supports to 1.0802 and will remove this one here. This was an anticipatory support. So now finally the price has taken support at 1.0802 and this is a strong bullish pin bar. Okay, actually this is a, what you call it, dragonfly doji. It is very bullish pattern of a single candle, and 1.09303 is the resistance and 1.0802 is the support for this price. What about the pound? The pound has even greater classical appearance here. We were expecting a support at this falling channels resistance line, which is broken and now will be tested, and it has been tested, although this is red in color, but in a single day only it has covered, you see how much, it has recovered 106 points and it opened around 30 points up. So there is only 30 points to go. There is still possibility of the price to go higher from here. I will check on the 1 hour if this is possible or not. You see, there is still possibility of the price going higher 30 points from here. That means the price opened the day here and then went down. This area was an area of support and the price is just rising from there. Yes, these were the previous supports on the 1 hour, so some resistance is possible, but I think in the longer run the price is going to go up from here. From the daily point of view, now the support has come up. So I will take it to 1.2614 now. The resistance is still sitting at 1.2815. Above 1.2815 pound is a buy again. Okay, so I will remove all this so that there is no confusion in your minds what is happening and what is about to happen. So now we are expecting this move. All right, simple. Australian dollar also is a buy today. Not a buy today, but yes, the price has finally gone, RSI has finally gone above 38 level. That is one reason. Second reason is that we have the resistance of 0.6453 has been taken out. Okay, but the thing is that if you ask me from the market structure point of view, on the daily, this 0.6521 is the level of resistance. And if I switch to 4 hour, let me check on 4 hour once. Yeah, even on 4 hour, this high has to be taken out. So this is here 0.6480, which is almost taken out already. Almost. Why? Because the price is only 8 pips from there. I think it will be taken out very easily looking at this bullish Marubozu and also this volume that the price has made. So I think 0.6480 will be soon triggered and the price will start seeing higher highs and higher lows. But if I ask you on the daily point of view, then we have resistance around 0.6616, the next resistance. Okay, the next resistance is around 0.6616, and this one I want to keep on my chart. This one, when this is taken out on the daily, we will become buyers and the next target will be 0.6616, but right now the resistance is 0.6521 area. Okay, keep an eye on this area. So to make it more interesting, I will rather do something like this. Okay, yeah, something like this, because this is an area of interest. So what about the New Zealand dollar? Similarly, like the Australian dollar, but similarly it needs to close a trade above 0.5996 area for us to give the confidence as the buyers. um, Actually not that, because this low here has happened after this high was taken. So this was your swing pivot that is taken yesterday, and today the price is making higher highs. So yes, the resistances, these resistances will not be valid, but yes, these supports which have been broken earlier, they will now be of greater value. So 0.6034 will be the bigger resistance. Right now the New Zealand dollar has already gone into a buy mode, and on the 4 hour, let me check on the 4 hour please. So on the 4 hour, this has given us a hint that this is going to become a buy, and here this is the Marubozu. It has cleared this falling channel. So now 0.5963 should be seen as a buying opportunity with the target of 0.6034 as the resistance, and if for some reason the price breaks below 0.5963, 5902 should be the next level of support. USD JPY, well, this is a breakdown to the downside. This can be treated as a double top breakdown, not on the daily but on the 4 hour. You will see it very clearly. Okay, if this is a double top breakdown, so what is going to happen next, guys? What happens? So this is classically higher highs and higher lows, and generally at a high there is a reaction low, and then there is a high approximately at the same level, and then there is a breach of this low, and then a retest of that low. So out of all these areas, what is your area of opportunity? Well, your area of opportunity is this one. This is your area of opportunity where the price comes back to test this broken support as the fresh resistance. So this is where you sell your market. All right. So now if I start comparing it with this one, okay, this is what has happened. So expect something like this. All right. So if you expect something like this, then this will be your area of interest. When the price comes back to this area, then you have to sell. So keep an eye on the USD JPY with this hope that the price will come back to this zone to test it as a fresh resistance and then fall below like this. This may be your target, even this may be your target. Now we know that the USD JPY in the longer run we are expecting it to go south. So 143.88 will be the next level of target, and 145.06 area is the resistance here. USD CAD also on the similar lines. It is a bearish pin bar and the price has finally come below the channel resistance area. It is like breaking out on the one side and then coming inside. So first target will be now 1.3461, further 1.3377 and 1.3262. All these targets will be taken out if and only if the dollar index starts breaking further down, which I am expecting in the near run. So USD CAD here. Yeah. On the upside, we have a resistance at 1.3654 here in this market. USD CHF, okay, this was a breakdown day before yesterday, and yesterday we expected a down move from here, and today there is almost a bearish engulfing. Yeah, 0.8819 is still the resistance, and the next target what we can expect is 0.8689 area. Okay, this is a good target to for the first target, and if the price breaks and closes below 0.8689, then we can also expect 0.8552 in this market. Guys, let me know in the chat box if you have any argument to make, or if there is any comment that you want to make about any of my analysis, or else you can say that it's good, it's bad, I don't like it, I don't understand it, I understand it, I understand it completely, I agree with you. Anything will actually encourage me to make more comments on this, because otherwise I feel like I am talking to myself. It's very difficult to make a monologue for 30 minutes, or I will say to talk about all pairs alone. We need some interactive this thing. I hope you understand. Like I said, that USD CHF day before yesterday we saw a breakdown. We were expecting a touch back to the broken area or to the broken channel support to test it as the fresh resistance, which happened yesterday. Okay, but it was not enough to push the prices down, and now the second test gave us more selling opportunities, and now with a huge volume there is a red candle. So yes, we are a bit confident now that yes, market is going to go south. Okay. Silver, we expected an up move. Why? Because we are expecting a down move in the dollar prices. Like I told you, I think I have discussed on this only, that since this channel has been broken, this falling channel has been broken, expect an up move. That up move has started, and this up move is not stopping. So 25.25 is the next resistance, although I was expecting a resistance at around 24.03, but since this is a Marubozu and this is a daily candle, so I'm expecting a move up till 25.25. Even further is possible because the price has failed to go below this low. So yes, this is higher high, higher low, and I'm expecting a higher high, which may extend towards 26.12 also. Similarly, in the gold, I think yesterday only we have talked about this higher highs and higher lows. We saw it on the 4 hour. So I think I asked my friends who were online yesterday to get out of this position immediately as soon as I observed that on the 4 hour the price started making higher highs and higher lows. I think 1897, this was the level from where I asked them to come out, and after that you can see that the price did not even move, not even $2 to the south. The low that it has made is 1896, and we asked them to come out at 1897. So this was a good call. I will say that yes, this was a good call. And this is not a call to the buy, although, but yes, if the dollar index breaks down further, you can buy gold. Okay, you can, because this is also known as a safe haven for the currency lovers. And also there is a breakout from this, and there we had created one, I think you remember this, we had created a wedge, and it seemed like for some time the wedge has broken to the downside, seemed like, but no, the wedge has matured and now it has broken to the upside. So there's a higher probability of 1907 to act as a good support even if the price starts falling from here. Okay, 1929 is the resistance for the gold. Brent, I think below 83.03 one should not be holding the Brent, but I see that there is some buying at below these two lows. So that means the buyers over here, they are supporting the price. But since the price has dropped below them, so I'm expecting a down move further. So what you can do is you can create a downtrending channel now by joining these two highs and the recent lows. This was the low. Expect a move like this. Every rise on this channel will be, I think, rejected. So you can remove all this and focus on the key levels. So what my expectation is now, my expectation is that the price will go like this. This is what my expectation is. Okay. Bitcoin, this seems like a miracle that at the lower prices now there were some buyers, but the problem is that the volumes are not enough. There are buyers here, but the volumes are not enough. That means the bigger sellers are waiting for the price to rise to sell it again. So 28,549 should be seen as a selling opportunity, and 24,766 should be the second target, and if after that 23,890, and further there are further targets on the downside. But I think 28,549 area or 28,550 area should be seen as an area of selling if the price comes to this level. Similar is the case for Ethereum. Okay, the price is trying to make higher lows, but I think it will start making a small channel here soon, like this. Okay, and eventually it will get resistance around 1797 and break down further. So on the downside, 1621 is the target. On the upside, 1797 is the target. Euro New Zealand may give you another opportunity to buy it very soon around 1.8081. I'm not saying that you buy it right away. No, you observe what happens here. Okay, because the price can even come back to this area of 1.7678 for giving us a buying opportunity. There is a possibility, because if the New Zealand dollar starts rising from here, there is a very high probability that the price will fall to this level. Okay, but in the longer run, we are expecting 1.8629 to be seen in this market very soon. So keep an eye on this market. 1.8081 is the closest area where we should be looking for buying action. Let's see how the things unfold here. Euro against the Australian dollar on the similar lines is coming back to give us another opportunity around this neckline, which was breakout level. So here you may get another opportunity to go long in this market. The targets are around 1.7385 in this market. Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar is going nowhere because both markets have started rising. So I'll say yes, 1.0833 is acting as a resistance. The price broke below, then it started rising. So there's too much for the Australian dollar against the New Zealand to work out here, because both the currencies are working in a correlation. So none of the currencies is stronger or weaker than the other. Therefore, the price action is not sufficient to move the pair in one direction. But still, I will say 1.0833 on the upside is the resistance, 1.0718 on the downside is the support for the Australian dollar against the New Zealand. When we compare pound against the Australian dollar is stronger today. So yes, you can see the net fall here. So if there is a net fall, anything below 1.9489 will trigger a selling opportunity here. And we were expecting a selling opportunity in this market, if you remember. We were expecting a selling opportunity in this market with the targets on the downside around 1.59100. So let's see how the things unfold. um, Close to 1.9489 you can look for the buying opportunity, but I think selling opportunity will be better at the break of this rising wedge. Okay. On the upside now, immediate resistance is around 1.9711 and the next resistance is 1.9968. The downside support is 1.9489. Okay, US 30, we think I think yesterday we gave a buy call in this one. Although we had a stop loss here, okay, the price went to 384 here and then it took our stop loss and then all the way up. It never came back after that, and is still rising. I just hope that my friends were able to manage this below this. If they were not, maybe they have either they must have booked their profits here, or if they have their stop losses are triggered. I'm sorry about that, because my stop loss was here and thereafter we change the stop loss to here, but my take profit is triggered, so I am out here automatically. I didn't do anything to get in profits in this market, but I will remove everything so that I can check it on the daily what is happening. All right, so we were expecting a bullish move from here, yes or no? So that has happened. We have a contract in the long already with the stop loss here, and yes, the first target will be 34921, second target will be 35213, third target is 35845. So we have multiple targets on the way up. The stop loss is still intact around 34246 area. Okay, CAD JPY downside is imminent now. 104.24 is the support, 109.50 is the resistance. It looks like the price is going to fall now in the near future. CAD CHF similarly, it fell down, but again it was bought back. So I'm expecting that there is a lot of buying here in this region. They're not ready to send the prices low, but we need a break out to the upside for this selling pressure to discontinue. So one can also make a channel here and then expect an up move, but from the market structure point of view, I think a break above 6609 will be required. Otherwise a dip below and then a rise above this high will be required. Otherwise 0.6609 is the downswing pivot. Once that is taken out, then only we can become buyers. Otherwise this buying is not a good buying area. Okay, GBP CAD, we had a target around 1.7333. the price went close to this value and made a high of 1.7313, almost 20 pips away from the target. So yes, we still have the similar targets, and the support on the downside is 1.7002, below which we will not be keeping this buy position. But I think the targets will be taken first before we see the down move here. GBP is going good against the Canadian dollar. 1.7333 and even 1.7376 is also possible, and even the higher prices, because you see this is a beautiful channel that the price is following. Okay, and here I think it is coming down to just check this support area before the next move further, and even it can actually come back to this channel's support area before it starts rising. I am expecting a big move to the upside in the GBP CAD. This may be another opportunity for you to go long in this pair. What you can do is you can actually draw a counter trending channel. Okay, a counter trending channel is always good in a very strong bullish pair. So when this channel breaks to the upside like this, you would like to buy this market with the targets on the higher side. Okay, is the essence. uh, USA Tech is rising. Yes, this is also a very good daily candle, but I'm kind of not very keen are very interested in buying this market right now, because this market has entered a bearish market structure, and 15,265 is a very crucial area of resistance. So I'm expecting a down move from here, but this Marubozu is suggesting that there's more upside in this market. But this is not an area of obvious sorry, not an area of small resistance. This is an area of crucial, very critical resistance. Two times held it here, one time held it here, two times here, one time here, and two times here. So this area was held multiple times. So when the price comes to this area again, I don't expect it to go like this. I expect it to go like this. Boom. This is what I'm expecting. Okay, so let's see how the things unfold, but this is what I'm expecting. 15,265, crucial resistance. Even if you are long, you would like to unload your positions here. RDJPY, finally a move lower, but bought back immediately. 93.97 is the next level of resistance, which may push the price down to 92.78. But if you carefully look at the price action of the Australian dollar, which is suggesting a next up move, so yes, there is a higher probability that the price will go back towards 94.95. Now if I switch to 4-hour, and you can witness higher high and higher low in this market. You see the price was making lower highs and lower lows, but here the price made a higher high than this one. Now this may be a higher low, which is around these highs, and these lows are on similar lines. Expect an up move from here, other higher than 93.97, and expect 94.95 to be seen in this market very soon. This is my expectation based on the 4-hour. Okay, based on the daily, there is a little gray area here, which we don't want to say that buy this market, because this is a pin bar here and this is red and the resistance is very close. But above 93.97 you can buy this market with the strong conviction that 94.95 will be exposed. Okay, last pair that we want to see is the Euro GBP. Okay, it has hit the, so on the both side it has gone higher also, it has gone lower also. So we need to check which direction it went first, because the direction of the second will be the ultimate direction. First it went lower, then it went higher. So yes, that is the area where we will be looking for the market to move. So euro must be rising here against the pound. So let's see how the things unfold. 0.8502, which was the support. Now the support will be around 0.8492, and the resistance was here. Now that will be around 0.8565. So this is just increase in the range, in the daily range of the Euro GBP based on this 4-hour. And when I switch to the daily, I see that this is the daily range of this particular candle. Has increased the daily range. 0.8492 is the support, 0.8565 is the resistance. Let's see how the things unfold tomorrow. On the lower side, we have targets around 0.8407, and if this high is taken out, then the first target that we will be looking for is around this high, which is 0.8657. That's all guys from my side. If you have any questions or queries, please feel free to ask me in the chat. I'll be answering them right away. Peter, do you have any question today, my friend? Any question? And one question I have for you directly, that you were in US 30 yesterday. So how did how did you manage the trade? If you would like to share with us, please. How did you manage your trade in US 30 where you had entered yesterday? You told me, I think. How did you manage your trade? I would like to know. If you want to share with us, please. Were you able to manage the profits in this one, or you had to exit with the stop loss triggered? Because if your stop loss is triggered, that will be triggered only if you brought your stop loss to 34,267. And if you kept your stop loss here below 34,247, then it must have not been triggered till now. Peter, are you there? Okay, so Peter is not here, and I think today Benny is also not there. So these two viewers of us had opened long positions somewhere here, I think, somewhere here. Okay, and thereafter we had shifted the stop loss to this position, that is 34,267, and finally it got triggered. But after this stop loss triggered, and the price never came back. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, guys. Okay, yeah, I was in but didn't move the stop as you suggested. I was already in a previous position, however, which negated the losses. Good. Okay. Okay, so all in all, it was helpful, right, in some way or the other. So, all right, my dear viewers, I hope that you have enjoyed the session today, and I hope that you have learned something like how we approach the markets, how we draw the lines, how we draw the channels, and how we read the, yeah, was exciting trade. Yes. Yes, that was exciting. It becomes exciting automatically when it reaches 1 minute or 2 minutes chart. Okay. So friends, I hope you know about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to only risk 1% of your capital on any single trade and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions for me in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to this channel for more such webinars if you are new here. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Peter is saying, see you tomorrow, Rakesh. It seems my feed is delayed. Yeah, it seems because your response is late. But it doesn't matter, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. 1700 hours Greenwich Mean Time. See you.